Did you see A&E has another show, which is, I guess, the wrestlers search for their lost memorabilia?
Yeah. Well, and the only thing is, I've got to be honest. I tried to watch it last night. I nodded off on the last 15 or 20 minutes, but part of it was they were going to get the memorabilia. They knew where it was. They knew who had it. Well, then how does that make it lost? Shit, this is our lost memorabilia. We got to go and get it. Let's go over to so-and-so's place and pick it up. I must admit that it's not really lost treasures to me. I mean, lost treasures to me would be, fucking Buddy Rogers' jacket that he wore the night that he fucking, debuted in St. Louis in 1948 as the Atomic Blonde or whatever the case, not, Mankind's first shirt from 20 years ago when I'd already been in the business for 20 years. And that's some more, normally I would be after, because I love American Pickers, I love Pawn Stars, I love old stuff, I love memorabilia, but this was not a classic program or a holy grail videotape of a match that has just surfaced. This was, stuff that the guys that I used to hang out with were wearing. So, and honestly, and I haven't brought this up, I don't know, but they had contacted me over a year ago when they started this, I guess, the concept for the program, because they're going to have Kane and Taker together. And they wanted to know if I had a poster or any kind of memorabilia from the match with Unabomber and Undertaker from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. I said, well, we didn't do posters. I said, I've got the tape. I can hold the cassette up and you can show it. But I said, that's not really a piece of memorabilia. And the young lady, it wasn't WWE I was talking to. It was a producer for A&E themselves that were working on it. And I was going to follow up with her, and I would have, but then the pandemic came, and I'm not going to have anybody in the house, nor was I going to go anywhere. And then one of the producers, a fellow from A&E who was working on the biography series, had contacted me a month or two later. That's when we're already in the pandemic. And I got back with him and was like, I'm going to sit all this out, but I wish y'all good luck. But I really didn't have any specific piece of something that would commemorate the first Taker Kane match besides, memories of it. And I don't need to be on everything. Also, I don't want to work opposition to the Dark Side of the Ring folks. And they slipped in November when things had died down a little bit with the pandemic, and they'd been in a motorhome for 2 weeks, all by themselves, quarantined away from everybody, wandering across America. So we did a limited in-person with that. But anyway, as far as the Treasures program, I like my treasures, all the old shit that nobody else gives a fuck about on national television. But it was a well-done program. And, of course, Stephanie and Triple H, huge memorabilia collectors. They know their business, boy.
Give me a break.
I wonder, besides, I bet you neither one of them has any wrestling memorabilia whatsoever not related to their own career or, in Stephanie's case, somebody in her family.
No, I would bet Triple H probably has some stuff.
Well, that's true. As a matter of fact, he probably, does he have it at his house, or is it in the soon-to-be WWE Hall of Fame brick and mortar, and right now in the warehouse somewhere? But like he made him turn loose of some money to get the original Bruno belt and some other things. So I guess, yeah, that's probably true. I don't know that they're experts on the memorabilia or the collectors of same or the locations of same around the country for the real old stuff, the real cool stuff.
No. And the show about the real cool stuff would actually be a better show. It just wouldn't have the star power.
Yeah.
Of, we're looking for Steve Austin's tooth or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They,
God damn it. I wonder if they want to do, hold on. I wonder if they want to do a piece on Shawn Michaels' hair. I could try to track that down. But yeah, they called you about one of your archives, right?
The biography show, it was licensing issues, but I decided that I kind of don't want to do anything with WWE, so I didn't even engage the conversation. So no licensing of my photos. And then for the treasure hunters, or what is it? Lost Treasures?
Lost Treasures.
They got in touch with me. They wanted to know if I had a specific piece of wrestling memorabilia. And I responded, I wish you guys good luck, but I really don't want anything to do with any WWE of things. And, I'm not going to be involved. And then the email I got back was, we understand, but can you tell us if you have it? So then I really didn't respond the next time. But
did you have it?
No, actually I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
And actually, yeah, now that the first call I got from the first young lady doing the treasures thing was, she just explained the concept. And I was like, well, yeah, I've got some shit, but do I have to really sell it to you, or is this a work like fucking with the storage unit thing of fucking, oh, God damn it. I used to watch it all the time, and then I found out they were salting the units. What, Storage Wars or whatever.
They're salting the units?
There was an article on that a few years ago. They were salting the units. And they and the people that were more photogenic, like old Brandy and et cetera, they were giving them priority treatment and putting stuff in for them, or what. That's what I heard. But then it lost all the appeal because the business was exposed, just like wrestling.
Wait, who's giving preferential treatment to Brandy? I've heard this before.
No, that's the wrestling company.
Oh.
We're not talking about them now. But anyway, where was I going with this?
Lost
The point
treasures.
is, when they asked me, I said, I've got some treasures, but do I really have to sell them? Because I don't want to fucking sell them. And I'm thinking, the St. Louis programs, or the Smoky Mountain Championship belts, or some of my, vintage shit. We're looking for something with Kane and Taker. Oh, I ain't got that. I got the tape. But I was going to resist on the grounds that I didn't want to actually sell anything if I had to sell it. But then, what are they going to do with that shit? They're just going to put it back in the warehouse.
Throw it back in the warehouse, and it'll be lost to time. Yeah.
Sort of like the box in the closing scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just kind of wheel it on in.
That's one of the big fears in being a wrestling historian, is just trying to save this stuff before it disappears, and it'll either, one of two things happens. Three things. It gets into the hands of someone responsible who will care about it and maybe help out other historians. 2, WWE buys it, and they bury it in their warehouse, and it's gone. There's no research that'll ever be obtained from that data source, whatever that information is. Or 3, it gets into the hands of an independent person who just wants to break it up and sell everything in pieces. And then it doesn't do anyone any good except for the person selling it.
Carpetbaggers.
That's right.
Prevaricators.
So this is our review of Lost Treasures. You watched it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, well, I like I said, I went to sleep on it, but but it was good.
What were they looking for, though?
They were going for Mick Foley's first shirt, Mankind's first shirt.
I thought you were kidding when you said that.
No, that's. God damn it! See, now you can't even believe when I'm really telling the truth about the program. You can't believe it.
Because it sounds ridiculous. Not we're looking for the Lost Ark. We're looking for his first T-shirt.
Mankind's first, his top. The top to the Mankind outfit.
Oh, okay.
The brown thing with the symbols on it and everything. And then, and they've talked about they're going to be searching for Ric Flair and his Ric Flair's butterfly robe and this and that and the other thing and whatever. And I can't remember because, like I said, I went to sleep on it. It was very late at night. It's 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday night. So I was a little bleary. It was good to see Mick again. He was there on the program.